Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night, groggy and annoyed just because you had to rush to the bathroom again? If you're over 50 or taking care of an older loved one, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. Nighttime bathroom trips, also called nocturia, aren't just annoying, they can seriously disrupt your sleep and leave you feeling tired, irritable, and less focused during the day. But here's the thing, the problem isn't just your bladder. Many times, the habits you follow during the day are secretly setting you up for a night of constant wake-ups. From what you drink, when you move, to what you eat, these little choices can have a huge impact on your nighttime comfort. In this video, we're going to uncover the top daytime habits that make older adults wake up multiple times at night to pee, and more importantly, what you can do to fix them. Stick around because changing just a few of these habits could mean better sleep, more energy, and a much happier morning. And hey, if you want to help your loved ones, or even yourself, sleep through the night, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss any of these life-changing tips. Before we dive into the habits themselves, let's take a closer look at the problem: nighttime urination or nocturia. Simply put, it's when you wake up one or more times during the night to go pee. For older adults, this is surprisingly common. Studies show that nearly half of people over 60 experience frequent nighttime bathroom trips. Why does it happen? Well, as we age, our bodies change. The bladder's capacity can shrink, and hormone levels that control fluid balance may drop. That means your body produces more urine at night instead of during the day. On top of that, certain medical conditions, like diabetes, heart issues, or even sleep apnea, can make it worse. But here's a key point: nocturia isn't just about the bladder or disease. Daytime habits play a huge role too. What you eat, when you drink, how much you move, and even when you nap can all affect how often you wake up at night. By understanding these factors, you can take control and drastically reduce those frustrating midnight trips. In the next section, we'll break down the top daytime habits that are secretly sabotaging your sleep so you, or your loved ones, can finally get a full night's rest. Now that we understand why nighttime urination happens and how it affects sleep, let's take a closer look at what you do during the day that might be making it worse. From what and when you drink, to how you move and even what you eat, these small choices can have a big impact on how often you wake up to use the bathroom. In the next section, we're going to break down the top daytime habits that lead to frequent nighttime trips, and share simple strategies to fix them. Stick with me because changing just a few of these habits could make a huge difference in your sleep. Habit 1. Drinking too much water or fluids in the afternoon. One of the most common, but often overlooked, reasons older adults wake up multiple times at night is simply drinking too much water or other fluids in the late afternoon or evening. Staying hydrated is important, of course, but timing matters more than many people realize. When you drink a large amount of fluid late in the day, your bladder fills faster than it can comfortably hold. This triggers the urge to urinate, and for someone over 50, the bladder might already be smaller or less elastic than it was in younger years. That means even a moderate amount of fluid can cause nighttime trips to the bathroom. Over time, this disrupts sleep, leaving you groggy, less alert, and frustrated in the morning. It's not just water, any fluid counts. Tea, coffee, juice, soda, and even soups can contribute to your nightly bathroom breaks. Even if you don't feel very thirsty in the evening, a routine habit of sipping on fluids can silently sabotage your sleep. So, how do you fix it? The solution is all about timing and planning. Here are some practical steps. Set a cutoff time for fluids. Try to finish the majority of your drinking by late afternoon, ideally around 5 to 6 p.m. This gives your body a few hours to process the fluids before bedtime. Hydrate strategically earlier in the day. Make sure you drink enough in the morning and early afternoon so you're not tempted to chug fluids right before bed. Drinking steadily throughout the day is much better than loading up all at once. Be mindful of high water content foods. Fruits like watermelon, oranges, or soups can also increase nighttime urination. Consider eating these earlier in the day if you're prone to nocturia. Use smaller sips in the evening. If you feel thirsty in the evening, take small sips instead of drinking a full glass. This can satisfy your thirst without overfilling your bladder. Empty your bladder before bed. Even if you followed all the steps above, make it a habit to go to the bathroom right before getting into bed. This simple step can reduce the chances of waking up at night. Remember, the key isn't to stop drinking water entirely, because staying hydrated is essential for health, digestion, and kidney function. It's about adjusting when and how much you drink to match your body's nighttime needs. By paying attention to your fluid intake and timing, many older adults notice a dramatic reduction in nighttime bathroom trips. Better hydration habits can lead to longer, deeper sleep, improved energy during the day, and less frustration overall. So next time you reach for that big glass of water in the evening, pause for a moment. Ask yourself, can I wait until morning or sip just a little instead? Small changes like this may be all it takes to finally get a full night's rest without interruptions. Habit 2. Drinking coffee, tea, or caffeinated beverages in the afternoon. Caffeine is a daily ritual for many of us. That mid-afternoon coffee, a cup of tea, or even a soda can feel like a necessary boost to power through the day. But for older adults, caffeine can quietly contribute to one of the most frustrating sleep problems: frequent nighttime urination or nocturia. Caffeine is a natural diuretic, which means it increases urine production. Even if you don't notice it immediately, consuming caffeinated drinks in the afternoon or evening can make your bladder more active, leading to multiple bathroom trips during the night. And that's not all. Caffeine also stimulates your central nervous system, making it harder to fall asleep or stay in a deep sleep. So, the combination of a full bladder and a jittery body is a perfect recipe for interrupted nights. The tricky part is that many people don't connect their afternoon latte or tea habit with their nighttime bathroom visits. They might think, I drink water in the morning, why am I up 3 times tonight? The truth is, even moderate caffeine intake hours before bedtime can disrupt sleep for sensitive individuals, especially those over 50. So, how can you enjoy caffeine without sabotaging your nights? Here are some practical tips. Set a caffeine cutoff time. A simple rule is to avoid caffeine after 2 p.m. This gives your body at least 6 to 8 hours to process it before bedtime. Switch to decaf or herbal alternatives. If you love the taste of coffee or tea in the afternoon, try decaf coffee, herbal teas, or flavored water. You still get the ritual without overstimulating your bladder. Watch hidden sources of caffeine. Remember that chocolate, energy drinks, and some soft drinks also contain caffeine. Be mindful of when and how much you consume. Balance your fluid intake. Pair your caffeinated beverage with lighter hydration in the evening. For instance, have water earlier in the day and avoid extra fluids close to bedtime. Pay attention to your body. Everyone metabolizes caffeine differently. If you notice nighttime awakenings, try cutting back or shifting your coffee to the morning. Small adjustments can make a big difference. By being strategic about when and how you consume caffeine, many older adults find that their nighttime trips to the bathroom decrease, and their sleep quality improves dramatically. This isn't about giving up coffee entirely, it's about timing and moderation. So next time you reach for that 3 p.m. latte, think about your upcoming night. Could a decaf or herbal tea be the better choice? Your bladder and your sleep will thank you. Habit 3. Eating salty foods or too much sodium. Many older adults enjoy salty snacks, processed foods, or simply add extra salt to meals. While a little salt is necessary for your body, consuming too much sodium during the day can have an unexpected consequence: frequent nighttime urination or nocturia. Here's why. Sodium affects your body's fluid balance. When you consume a high-sodium meal, your body holds onto extra water to maintain the right balance of electrolytes. This water needs to go somewhere, and often, it ends up in your bladder during the night. In other words, eating salty foods during the day can lead to increased urine production at night, forcing you to wake up multiple times to use the bathroom. It's not just chips or canned soups. Many processed or restaurant foods, like frozen meals, sauces, deli meats, and even bread, contain hidden sodium. Over time, this habitual high-sodium intake can make nighttime trips to the bathroom more frequent, especially for those over 50 whose bladder capacity or kidney function may already be reduced. So, how can you enjoy food without sabotaging your sleep? Here are some practical strategies. Track your sodium intake. Most adults should aim for less than 2,300 milligrams per day, but even lower can help reduce nocturia. Reading labels and tracking sodium in meals is a good start. Choose fresh, whole foods. Fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains naturally contain low sodium. Preparing meals at home lets you control the salt you add. Flavor with herbs and spices. Instead of adding extra salt, try garlic, lemon, pepper, or fresh herbs. They add taste without triggering excess water retention. Be cautious with processed and restaurant foods. Fast food, canned soups, pickles, and snack foods can be extremely high in sodium. Opt for low-sodium versions when available. Hydrate strategically. Pairing moderate sodium intake with regular hydration earlier in the day helps your kidneys process the sodium efficiently, reducing the risk of nighttime bathroom trips. Check with your doctor if needed. If you have high blood pressure or kidney issues, your doctor can provide a personalized sodium limit to protect both your cardiovascular health and sleep quality. By moderating sodium intake during the day, many older adults notice a significant reduction in nighttime urination. Better fluid balance means fewer sleep interruptions, more restorative rest, and more energy during the day. Remember, it's not about completely avoiding salt. It's about making mindful choices, seasoning food thoughtfully, and balancing your intake with healthy hydration. Small changes in your daily eating habits can make a huge difference for a good night's sleep. So next time you reach for that salty snack or restaurant meal, think about your bladder at night. A little awareness and planning can help you wake up refreshed instead of groggy from multiple bathroom trips. Habit 4. Lack of physical activity or sitting too much. Many older adults spend a lot of their day sitting, whether it's watching TV, reading, or working at a desk. While rest is important, too much sitting or a lack of physical activity can contribute to frequent nighttime urination, also known as nocturia. Here's why it happens. When you sit for long periods, blood circulation slows down, especially in the legs. Fluid can accumulate in your lower extremities during the day. At night, when you lie down, your body starts moving this fluid back into your bloodstream, which eventually reaches your kidneys. This increases urine production, making you wake up to go to the bathroom multiple times. In addition, lack of exercise can weaken the pelvic floor muscles and the bladder, which reduces bladder control. Over time, this makes nocturia worse and sleep quality declines. So, how can you fix this? The solution is simple. Move more during the day and strengthen your body gradually. Here are some practical tips. Take short breaks from sitting. Every 30 to 60 minutes, stand up, stretch, or walk around for a few minutes. This helps blood circulation and prevents fluid from pooling in your legs. Incorporate light exercise. Walking, gentle yoga, or chair exercises are great ways to keep your body active. Aim for at least 20 to 30 minutes a day, even if you break it into shorter sessions. Strengthen the pelvic floor. Simple Kegel exercises can improve bladder control. Contract your pelvic muscles for 5 to 10 seconds, then relax and repeat 10 to 15 times. Doing this daily helps reduce nighttime urgency. Avoid long periods of inactivity. Even small movements, like stretching while watching TV or doing household chores, can make a difference. Combine activity with proper hydration. Exercise helps your body process fluids efficiently. Make sure to drink enough water earlier in the day to support circulation, but limit fluids in the evening. Set a routine. Consistent daily activity helps regulate your bladder, improves sleep, and boosts overall energy. Even light activity, done regularly, can significantly reduce nocturia. By staying active during the day, you reduce fluid buildup, strengthen bladder control, and improve sleep quality. You might notice fewer trips to the bathroom, more uninterrupted rest, and a more energized morning. Remember, the goal is moderate, regular movement, not intense workouts. Small, consistent changes in your daily activity can have a big impact on nighttime bathroom trips and your overall well-being. So next time you find yourself sitting for hours, get up, stretch, and take a short walk. Your bladder, legs, and sleep will thank you. Habit 5. Drinking alcohol. Many older adults enjoy a glass of wine with dinner, a cold beer after work, or even cocktails on special occasions. While moderate drinking can be part of a social lifestyle, alcohol is a major contributor to nighttime urination, also called nocturia. Here's why. Alcohol acts as a diuretic, which means it makes your kidneys produce more urine. Drinking alcohol, especially in the evening, fills your bladder faster than normal, causing frequent trips to the bathroom at night. Even a small amount can trigger urination in sensitive individuals, particularly those over 50, whose bladder capacity may already be reduced. Alcohol also disrupts sleep quality. It may help you fall asleep initially, but it interferes with deep, restorative sleep. Combined with increased urine production, this creates a cycle of waking up multiple times, feeling groggy and tired the next morning. Moreover, alcohol can relax the muscles of the bladder and pelvic floor. While this might sound minor, it can make you more aware of the urge to urinate and increase nighttime urgency. Over time, frequent alcohol consumption in the evening can make nocturia worse and reduce overall sleep quality. So, how can you enjoy alcohol without sabotaging your sleep? Here are practical strategies. Limit alcohol in the evening. If you drink, try to finish alcohol at least 3 to 4 hours before bedtime. This allows your body time to process the fluid and reduce bladder pressure. Drink in moderation. Keep alcohol consumption moderate, ideally 1 drink or less per day for women, and up to 2 drinks for men, unless your doctor advises otherwise. Overconsumption increases both urine production and sleep disruption. Hydrate earlier in the day. Drinking water earlier helps balance fluids so your bladder isn't overloaded later. Avoid using alcohol to quench thirst in the evening. Be mindful of mixed drinks. Cocktails often contain sugary mixers, which can also increase urine production. Opt for plain wine or beer if you're going to drink. Observe your body. Everyone reacts differently. If you notice nighttime trips to the bathroom after even a small amount of alcohol, it may be best to skip evening drinks entirely. Pair alcohol with food, not on an empty stomach. Eating while drinking slows absorption, reduces the diuretic effect, and helps prevent sudden bladder urgency. By following these strategies, many older adults experience fewer nighttime bathroom trips and better sleep quality. Reducing alcohol in the evening or adjusting timing and amount can make a huge difference in your rest and energy during the day. Remember, it's not about giving up alcohol completely, unless medically advised. It's about making mindful choices, drinking at the right time, and moderating intake to support bladder health and uninterrupted sleep. Next time you pour that evening drink, pause for a moment. Consider if it's worth the sleep interruptions, or if you can shift it earlier in the day, or enjoy a smaller portion. Your bladder and your sleep cycle will thank you. Habit 6. Overusing diuretic medications. Diuretic medications, often called water pills, are commonly prescribed for conditions like high blood pressure, heart failure, or kidney problems. They help the body remove excess fluid, which can be life-saving in certain situations. However, overusing these medications or taking them at the wrong time of day can lead to frequent nighttime urination, also known as nocturia. Here's why. Diuretics increase urine production by signaling your kidneys to expel more water and sodium. When taken late in the afternoon or evening, the medication works while you are trying to sleep. This means your bladder fills faster during the night, leading to multiple trips to the bathroom, interrupted sleep, and grogginess the next morning. Many older adults don't realize that the timing of the dose is just as important as the dosage itself. Taking a diuretic too late in the day can undo your sleep quality, even if the medication is helping manage your health during the day. Additionally, some people may self-adjust doses without consulting their doctor, which can worsen nocturia or cause other health issues. So, how can you manage this habit effectively? Here are practical strategies. Follow your doctor's instructions carefully. Always take diuretics exactly as prescribed. Don't adjust the dose on your own, even if you're experiencing nighttime urination. Time your medication strategically. Most doctors recommend taking diuretics in the morning or early afternoon, ideally before 2 p.m. This gives your body time to process the fluid before bedtime. Track your fluid intake. Monitor how much water and other fluids you consume around the time of your medication. Avoid drinking large amounts of fluid in the evening, which can add to the effect of the diuretic. Communicate with your doctor. If nocturia becomes a persistent problem, discuss it with your healthcare provider. They may adjust the dose, switch the timing, or suggest an alternative medication that better suits your sleep schedule. Combined with lifestyle habits, regular physical activity, balanced sodium intake, and avoiding caffeine or alcohol in the evening can reduce the impact of diuretics on nighttime urination. Plan bathroom trips. Even with proper timing, you may still need to wake once at night. Keep a small night light and a clear path to the bathroom to avoid accidents and minimize sleep disruption. By managing the timing and dosage of diuretics carefully, many older adults notice a significant reduction in nighttime trips to the bathroom. Proper coordination with your doctor ensures your medication works effectively without sacrificing sleep quality. Remember, diuretics are important for your health, but timing and mindful habits can make a big difference in reducing nocturia. Following these strategies helps you maintain both your health and your rest. So next time you take your water pill, think about timing it earlier in the day, watching your fluid intake, and speaking with your doctor about adjustments. Your bladder, sleep, and overall well-being will all benefit. Habit 7. Not emptying your bladder before bed. One simple but often overlooked habit that can cause frequent nighttime urination is not emptying your bladder properly before going to bed. Many older adults go to bed while their bladder is partially full, either out of habit, distraction, or because they think it's unnecessary. Unfortunately, this small oversight can lead to multiple wake-ups during the night, disrupted sleep, and groggy mornings. Here's why it matters. Even if you only feel a small urge, lying down with a partially full bladder can trigger a stronger signal to your brain during the night. As you relax and fall asleep, the bladder may continue filling from fluids processed during the evening, causing sudden awakenings. Over time, this pattern can reduce sleep quality and make you more sensitive to bladder signals. In addition, older adults may have a bladder that holds less urine or is slightly weaker, so even a moderate amount can lead to urgency. Not going to the bathroom right before bed compounds the problem, turning a manageable situation into repeated nightly trips. So, how can you fix this habit? Here are practical strategies. Make it a nightly ritual. Always visit the bathroom right before getting into bed. Even if you don't feel a strong urge, emptying your bladder can prevent unnecessary wake-ups. Take your time, don't rush. Sit comfortably, relax, and allow your bladder to empty fully. Sometimes it takes a few minutes for the signal to complete. Double voiding technique. After finishing, wait 20 to 30 seconds, then try to urinate again. This helps ensure your bladder is as empty as possible. Limit evening fluids strategically. Combine bladder emptying habits with moderate fluid intake in the evening. This reduces the likelihood that your bladder will fill too quickly during the night. Create a consistent bedtime routine. Going to the bathroom at roughly the same time each night trains your body and bladder to expect this routine, making nighttime interruptions less frequent. Address medical conditions if needed. If frequent urination persists despite these habits, consult a doctor to rule out urinary tract infections, prostate issues, or overactive bladder. By making bladder emptying a deliberate habit before bed, many older adults notice fewer nighttime trips and improved sleep quality. It's a simple change, but it can have a significant impact on rest and energy levels during the day. Remember, nocturia isn't always caused by illness. Sometimes it's the small, daily habits that make the difference. Taking the time to empty your bladder before lying down is a quick, easy, and effective way to support uninterrupted sleep. So tonight, before you get under the covers, pause for a moment. Visit the bathroom, take your time, and empty your bladder fully. Your sleep and overall well-being will thank you. Habit 8. Taking long afternoon naps. Many older adults enjoy taking a nap during the day, and short naps can be refreshing. However, long or late afternoon naps can contribute to frequent nighttime urination, also known as nocturia, and disrupt sleep quality. Here's why. When you nap for a long time, especially late in the day, it can delay your body's natural sleep rhythm. Your bladder continues to produce urine during the nap, and your body may not fully process fluids before bedtime. This can make your bladder more active during the night. In addition, long naps can reduce your overall sleep pressure, making it harder to fall asleep deeply at night, and increasing the likelihood of waking up for bathroom trips. Long daytime naps can also signal your body to shift its internal clock, which can confuse your bladder and hormones that regulate fluid balance. This combination often leads to more frequent nighttime awakenings, leaving you feeling groggy and less rested the next morning. So, how can you enjoy a nap without sabotaging your sleep? Here are practical strategies. Keep naps short. Limit daytime naps to 20 to 30 minutes. Short naps can boost alertness without interfering with nighttime sleep or increasing nocturia. Nap earlier in the day. Aim to nap before 3 p.m. Napping too late can push your bedtime later and increase nighttime bathroom trips. Create a restful nap environment. Use a comfortable chair or recliner, a light blanket, and a quiet, dimly lit space. Avoid lying down in your main bed, as this can confuse your body's sleep-wake schedule. Hydrate strategically, drink fluids earlier in the day, and avoid heavy intake right before a nap. This reduces the amount of urine your body has to process during and after your nap. Combine with regular activity. Moderate physical activity during the day can help regulate your bladder and improve nighttime sleep, making short naps more effective without side effects. Pay attention to your body. Everyone's sleep needs are different. If you notice frequent night awakenings after a long nap, try reducing the nap duration or shifting it earlier in the day. By following these strategies, older adults can enjoy the benefits of daytime rest without increasing nighttime trips to the bathroom. Short, early naps help maintain deep nighttime sleep, reduce nocturia, and improve overall energy levels. Remember, it's not about giving up naps entirely. It's about timing and duration so your body can rest without disrupting your bladder or sleep cycle. So next time you feel the urge for a long afternoon nap, aim for a brief, early nap. Your sleep, bladder, and overall well-being will all thank you. Now that we've gone through the top daytime habits that contribute to frequent nighttime urination, it's time to summarize the key takeaways. Making small, consistent changes in your daily routine can make a big difference in your sleep quality and overall well-being. Limit fluids in the late afternoon and evening to prevent your bladder from filling too quickly at night. Avoid caffeine in the afternoon, as it acts as a diuretic and can disrupt sleep. Reduce salt and high-sodium foods to prevent your body from retaining excess water. Stay active during the day and avoid sitting for long periods to improve circulation and bladder function. Limit alcohol in the evening, as it increases urine production and disrupts sleep. Take diuretics at the right time, usually in the morning or early afternoon, following your doctor's instructions. Always empty your bladder before bed, including using techniques like double voiding if needed. Keep naps short and early, avoiding long or late afternoon naps that can interfere with nighttime sleep. By focusing on these habits, you can reduce nighttime trips to the bathroom, improve your sleep, and wake up feeling more refreshed. Start with 1 or 2 changes today and gradually adopt the rest. Your bladder and your sleep will thank you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button. It lets us know that you appreciate the content and motivates us to create more helpful tips for better sleep. Share this video with family, friends, or anyone who struggles with frequent nighttime bathroom trips so they can benefit too. And make sure to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. By subscribing, you'll get regular tips and strategies to improve sleep quality, maintain bladder health, and support overall wellness for older adults. We'd also love to hear from you. Do you or a loved one have any habits that cause nighttime urination? Maybe there's a sneaky routine you didn't realize was affecting sleep. Comment below and share your experience. Your story could help others in the community learn and make positive changes. Remember, improving sleep and reducing nighttime trips to the bathroom starts with small, mindful changes. Take one tip today, try it tonight, and see the difference. Thanks for watching, and let us know in the comments how these tips work for you. Your feedback is always appreciated, and it helps us make even better content for everyone struggling with nocturia.